Let's try to understand this question. So it's asked that calculate the gram molecules in 21 gram of nitrogen, and the relative atomic mass of nitrogen is given, which is 14. Okay, let's understand once again this term, gram molecules. Earlier it was the gram atoms, now it's a gram molecules. So it's very again simple. This formula will be very similar to number of moles of this formula, which is mass upon gram molecular weight. This is gram molecules, which is mass in grams divided by relative molecular mass or molecular weight. Okay, molecular weight. So simple calculation is gonna be really simple. It's gonna be, what is the mass of nitrogen given in grams? 21 gram. Perfect. Divided by relative molecular mass, which is nothing but the molecular mass. Now this is the relative atomic mass of the nitrogen, which is 14. And what is a molecule of nitrogen look like? N2. How do we get N2? N plus N, which is 14 plus 14. What is going to be 14 plus 14? 28. Okay. So 21 divided by 21 divided by 28 is going to be 0.75. Okay. What going to be the unit? Mole is going to be gram molecules. Okay. Gram molecules. Okay. So 0.75 gram molecules. Okay. Okay, now let's again try to understand that what is the difference between the gram molecules and number of moles. Okay, so again it's very simple. It's the difference between the gram molecule and number of moles is just slightly difference. Okay, but the main aspect of both is same to calculate the final answer, and both are gonna be the same even the numerically. Okay, so basically the gram molecule refers to the mass in grams, okay, of 1 mole of molecules of a substance. Now last time it was a 1 mole of atom of any substance. Now this is gonna be the atom of molecule, atom of element. This time it is 1 mole of molecule of substance. Okay, it's numerically equal to the molecular weight. So we can say, okay, if both these are same, what can we say? We can say that 1 gram molecule of water is equal to 18 gram. Same, 1 gram molecule of CO2 is what? 44 gram. So gram molecules means molecular weight of a compound expressed in grams. Understand? Molecular weight of compound expressed in grams, and it contains 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. Okay, if we go mathematically, we can say that 1 gram molecule of a substance is equal to 1 molecule of that substance. Okay, so basically 1 gram molecule is equals to 1 mole. Correct? 1 gram molecule is equal to 1 mole. Okay, and if we talk about the number of moles, so number of moles is basically a standard SI unit for measuring any chemical entity, whether it's atoms, ions, or molecules. Okay, but gram atom only for atom. Okay, element only for atoms. Gram molecule only for molecules. Okay, substances. Okay, so if we go for side to side differentiation, what is gram molecule? It's a molecular weight in grams, mass of 1 mole of molecule. Mass of 1 mole of molecule. See, 1 mole of molecule is what? 18 upon 18. So 18 gram. What is CO2? 44. 44 upon 44. 44 gram. Understand? And what is number of mole? It's a unit for counting any species, whether it is atom, ion, or molecule. Applies to, where do we apply this gram molecule? So it applies to compounds or molecular substances only, not to the atoms, not to the ions. Okay, whereas number of mole applies to all chemical entities. Okay, applies to all chemical entities. Okay, now if we take the example like water, so we can say 1 gram molecule of H2O is equals to 18 gram. 1 gram molecule of H2O is equals to 18 gram. Whereas we can say 1 mole of H2O is equals to 18 gram. Right? 18 gram and 6.023 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. Okay, what do we say? 6.023 into 10 raised to 10 molecules. Understood? Okay, and if it over the equivalency, so this is 1 mole of molecules, okay, equal to 1 mole of molecules, and whereas a number of mole is a standard SI based unit for any amount of substance. Okay, I hope you got this. If you don't, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I would love to solve your doubts. Okay, so if you have any doubt, comment down in the comment section.